All right, it is Sunday, November 9th, and we had a nice big bounce, and we've got the YM divergence, so we're going to take a look at what we can figure out going into this week, if we're going to have some nice sell-offs back down, or if this was a massive liquidity pool area for us to really reverse back up to like new all-time highs. We have really smooth highs here, so yeah, a lot to look at. All right. So yeah, discount on the monthly. I'm restarting from scratch finally on the I need to delete all these templates too, honestly. I'm just gonna delete all of them. Ooh. Man, I have to do this for every single one. I just need to redo them all. This is my first time doing them, so I need to make it a little bit more streamlined. And I want to change the colors on all of them. Alright. So save as. Oh, it's still not even the way I want it. We want this to be, yeah, orange, so we can see it. And then we can say that this is monthly. There. Very short and sweet. So yeah, we got a nice monthly BISI. The thing is though, are we gonna reach a discount on this range? We've reached a discount on this range before we're moving up. So I'm curious to see, we've kind of failed to displace higher on the monthly and the weekly. So very interesting. And I'm gonna label that high. Actually, we'll do this. Goodness. So yeah, we've got that there. Onto the weekly. Looks like we are respecting this weekly BISI. Oh man, it's so pale though. Goodness. Is it? Or is it? Whatever. So yeah, we got a weekly there. Got one down here too. But I'll come back to that later. It's not relevant yet. But once we do come down here, it's like literally a fractal of the exact same thing. It's so weird. Because inside of this down move, there's this like order block there too. Boom. Right there. There's literally a fractal. I kind of want to take that fractal just kind of for fun. We'll come back to that in a second. Alright. Yeah, we had a little daily here too that got retested. Yeah, we do want these a little bit darker. You know, what's funny is if we go like this, not too cool. Well, actually, you should be using this. So, these kind of held that upper quadrant. Nicely. Yeah, no inefficiencies on the downside so far. Yeah, it's nice to have these levels here. Still hasn't filled down into this though. Alright, now I kind of want to look at this. Still a little too stretched. We need the 4 hour. Okay, now it's too much. Yeah. It's just so weird. There's a pullback, move back up to like the same degree, and then now it's like the same thing again, maybe. Except is this pullback? No, we're talking about this pullback, and then this had this. And this. There was something here with this too last time. Alright, anyways. Back to the daily. Yeah, inverted that new week opening gap. We'll see if we'll invert this weekly. But I don't think we will. Well, I actually don't know. Alright, 4 hour. We've got a lot of nice levels here. crazy. All right. Well, I kind of want to see. Well, this. This didn't come below that low. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we're getting in the weeds. Yeah, smooth highs on the way up. But has just continued to fail to shift lower. The only one we had was like here, but that got rebalanced. So it does seem like this isn't a top yet. We'd want to see some real displacement like that. So yeah, YM. No higher time frame displacements to the downside, and clearly smooth highs all the way up. So yeah, honestly, it just seems like we'd be targeting at least a premium of this whole range based on this setup, if not the high. So that's going to be back up into this new week opening gap, which is so funny. The fractal lined up perfectly with that. So yeah, I'm still honestly a bullish bias, because even on the 1 hour, well, it still failed there, but we'll see there. Really interesting manufacturing that. Yeah, maybe this wants to come up here, generate another smooth high, come down who knows how far, go like this, make it look like it's coming back down, and then at some point rip up through all of this, but obviously like that. But we don't know yet. But look at that. Really respected that daily when you put it into the right spot. So it's at least going to go for this stuff. I think it will probably pull back here to manufacture these highs. And then come up here. Basically straight line up. Once it does move, it'll move up to here. And then probably pull back again and then do all the same crap and then one last move up maybe. Yeah, we'll zoom in a little bit more in a second, but just getting the higher time frame levels here. So make sure we get all of the little, relative equal highs, anything we can relative equal lows. This was a higher time frame move. And yeah, this is the premium. Maybe we need to it's still in play. Yeah, daily premiums up here. literally back into the gap. And when we zoom in, the inefficiency here is going to be this 4 hour. So, all right, monthly. Well, let's go to the Dow here actually. We did reach a discount on the monthly, but on the range, wait, no, everybody reached a discount. We just had, wait, maybe it is bearish. I thought we had a, oh. Definitely discounts. Definitely discounts. Huh. Look at all the smooth lows. Man, this freaking does look like it wants to go though. Ethereum. We got smooth highs on XRP too. Kind of a side quest there. Man, was I? Yeah. It's not a discount SMT. It's just an SMT with that low. How significant was this low? Not significant. Oh. Well. We have a monthly inefficiency here. Oh, okay. Can't move those. So yeah, we've got a monthly there. We've got one down here. That's also going to be in play at some point. All we've done is reach a discount of this range. Nice little relative equal lows. Oh, I shouldn't have deleted those. Did I? Oh, no. Perfect. Oh. Except I don't want it to be thick. Oh well. Relative equal lows. Whatever. But anyways, on the weekly, we had this inefficiency, but sort of traded through it, but then the bodies. I mean, this was a gap up too. I can't tell where it is. But I don't know, it doesn't look like it's respecting it to me. quite the steep drop though if it's going to go. Weekly, it looks like it's wanting to displace, but it's not. So yeah, it's failing to displace. We've got this big leg here that might be in play. But since we got that SMT, I would think this exact same thing. It's going to be targeting a premium. And then maybe the first divergence we get above there is going to be a short, possibly. What else? There's nothing on the daily on the downside. Four-hour. We've got this 4-hour sell side imbalance. Oh wait, we already had it. Perfect. We also have one up here that never got traded into. So yeah, that's pretty clean. Look at these smooth highs. We have another one here. I almost want to make this whole range. Yeah. So it could be just looking for that. I'm gonna mark it out. Okay. All right. So yeah, we came down into this balanced price range looking thing. And now I think we'd want a premium. We've got a little inversion happening here though. So I'm going to change this to a inversion. And then the order block is there. Is there liquidity? Not really. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting area once we get above these highs. Alright. So, yeah, there's nothing on the higher time frame displacing lower. Actually, here there was. So this was like the first market structure shift level. And then we like balanced that for a little bit. This never shifted lower. This did shift lower, but was displaced back through. So we've kind of failed to go lower. ES had some on the 4-hour, but they have all been rebalanced. Yeah, that's about it. SPY. Yeah, SPY has this like support resistance liquidity, so yeah, I would think it's going to go back above that. And the premium is up into there. back up above this, into this order block, into the new week opening gap. Same thing as the Dow, basically. So yeah, I think looking for the ranges to develop and just looking for the similar longs, kind of like on the way we came down. Except this time we got some nice clear levels to the left. Oh, I just want to look at this. Yeah, we did reach a discount. I'm assuming on everything. Yeah. And we got a lot of monthly bullish. Yeah, even this one. All right. So yeah, weekly. Let's see. This is a nice pool of liquidity here too. Support resistance liquidity into this weekly. Almost want to just move it up into there. Daily, weekly. Yeah, we'll see. This is just such a big range that it's just like, I don't know where to care. Swept that low. This is tricky because we got a shift, but it got immediately rebalanced. But it technically, on the smaller time frame, it did shift below that low on the daily. But yeah, we do definitely have a bearish daily there. Keep it all uniform. All right. So yeah, we've got a nice big level there on NASDAQ. It's very clear. We've got this whole like imbalanced, well, now balanced, and freaking completely negated, honestly. 4 hour, obviously got some there. 4 hour here failed, completed here, but then got immediately displaced through. So we'll see how this ends up looking later on. Was this not an imbalance? I'm just going to mark this as one big 4 hour. So yeah, nice little 4 hour there. Lines up with the new week opening gap again. When it comes to a premium, oops. Yep, same exact thing. And we got some nice smooth highs there. Those are really obvious. Yeah. Premium lines up above these highs too. Q's has them very smoothly. In fact, I'll put these out. Let me also measure it here. So yeah, that's the same thing. Everything is up into this new week opening gap. And then yeah, we have the SMT there to get us back up. The question is though, no, yeah, it's of this light range, so yeah. All right. That's basically it. We got Russell. If Russell's going to keep heading down, we got this monthly BISI. It's already swept equal highs. Weekly. Wait. Yeah. On the weekly, yeah, we've come down into clear discount. Got smooth lows from here on out. Nice level below it. Support resistance liquidity here, barely got tapped into. But on the daily, nice big sweep. No displacement. 4 hour. No displacement, no shifts. Shifted for a second here and then, yeah, completely got imbalanced while it was below all of these smooth lows. Which it swept here, rebalanced, and then just had a real leg there. This is the real order block, and you can see it literally closed above it. So yeah, it just seems like if this is going to go into a premium, I mean, this is quite the move if it's going to go. So it would seem they'd want these smooth highs. So we'll see. And we've got a 4 hour SIBI there that we're already tapping. Everything else has been rebalanced. IWM has a drawn liquidity here. So we're watching that always. Don't know what this is. Don't need it. What though? We had like a SMT there, it looks like. Yep, a premium into that same order block, but seems like it'd want to sweep it. So many smooth highs. And go up into this order block maybe again. Alright, so now that we've done that, I really want to look at that low there on the 4 hour. Oops. I just noticed all these made lows here right into lunch. Everybody made a new low there. The lunch low was the low. So we did have a SMT there. So we want to see Russell trigger the short once it gets to the target. And this is weird. Man, I could have got a crazy long opportunity there, dude. Alright. SPY. Kind of hard, though, because you would have had to... You would have had to... that's into lunch. So as SPY's breaking this low right here, this candle and there already was like divergences happening into 11:45, and then you would have gotten killed. Unless you waited for change in state of delivery. OTE. Holy cow. Oops, wrong chart. OTE would be this leg. Wow. It's perfection. Or just buy at the order block. The 1 minute. That's gnarly, man. Imagine catching that, though, on Russell. Just want to see. See, you couldn't have, though. Freaking micros, dude. They don't care. You would have got stopped out. Yeah, micros, you just can't trade the small time frame. You get wrecked. Alright. What else? 3 hour. Man. How do I refresh this? There we go. Let's go back to the 1 hour. Well, I kind of want to see what happened on the smaller time frame here too. Yeah, we got the same SMT there. It's almost like I need to share these 50-50 now. Just two, maybe not 50-50, but a little bit bigger. These charts are just too in play all the time. But yeah, let's see here. We're kind of up into this area. Russell's getting close to getting above this high. And honestly, it may give a short. Not like a full-fledged move down, but at least into like a discount of this range. So I would actually look for that as like a smaller risk setup. And I'd want these NASDAQ and ES to also get higher on the higher time frame once we get up to a premium up here. So similar idea. Otherwise, it's not a short, it's actually a long. So yeah, I'd be looking for longs if we did pull back down into here. So yeah, that's pretty simple. I'm not going to keep it more complicated than that. It's just understanding where we are. I'm not going to trade the Sunday open. Well, maybe. Maybe, dude. It could be a sell. No, I'd want it all to be there. I'd want it all to be there, man. But I would like to review this sell setup here. And it is above a premium, so I wonder if this is going to be the area to short as anything gets above that high. Yeah. Yeah, dude, look at that. Russell's getting close compared to the Dow. And NASDAQ, yeah. ES, very realistic to get above all these smooth highs. So yeah, I'll just look for a long at the open. They're just attacking all this liquidity. So yeah, on the smaller time frame, we have displaced above this high. So yeah, you'd just be looking for longs. 50 minutes, same thing. So yeah, flows didn't really have anything to show, just bullish flow, flat out. The premiums did start coming down, but I think they're hiding their longing still. So yeah, what else? Oh, VIX. So one of the things, VIX has just been so helpful. We had all these smooth highs, so you knew you'd have a bigger leg down, and that's when I was looking for that long, and I was able to catch a short but anyways, it took out all the liquidity, and now obviously it's going to reject. So now it's back into a discount of this range. Oh, what the heck? So yeah, it's already into a discount. The question is, how far is it going to go? And where's it going to bounce? And is it going to manufacture this low and then use this order block to be like a fair value gobble setup back into a premium again? Same thing with VIX. Yeah, it seems logical to bounce here a little bit, manufacture that low, boom, head back down, use this order block. I'm going to set an alert here. This might be a crazy good long on VIX back into a premium. So VIX has just been so helpful. We need to keep using it. Anything else? Currencies. Dollar had also been selling off after taking the high, which was a nice fair value. Was that the euro? Yeah. Let me look at the euro. Yeah, look. Order block. First order block. Literally perfectly nails it onto the body. Boom, watch this. Boom, watch this, dude. Boom. Oh. Look at that. Look at that entry, dude. Fair value gobble for the win. And this is a fair value gobble here, so oof. This could go at, oof, man, I hate all these dots. This could go all the way up here. If not higher. Look at all these smooth highs again. So honestly, wait. Conservatively, the move might be over because we reached a premium of this range. I'm guessing. Yeah. So we reached a premium of this range, but in reality, this is the real range, and we didn't. So you could still look for longs on euro, especially if we came back down into a discount. So we just took out liquidity here, a nice reaccumulation back into these order blocks. Might be a really good trade opportunity to come back up, at least up into here. So yeah, very clean. We've got SMT with the dollar taking that high, and even the euro, or sorry, the pound did that too, into its own similar type of a setup, and it has not reached a premium at all. So same thing with the pound. I really want to see look at that, there's even a change in character there with the pound. So yeah, honestly, a long in the pound is just going to be nice. So we're getting a pullback after taking out liquidity. Very obvious support resistance, relative equal low right there. Into inefficiency. Let's get a pullback. We'll see if it's a pullback from the whole range or if it's just a discount here. But yeah, it just looks good. I have to go more into detail to figure out where it's really going to go to reaccumulate. Wow, yeah, it even delivered there with SMT. And this shifted above this high, so I think it could stay there. Gold, silver, copper. Oh, I don't like it. Forget about it. Alright, I think that's it. Maybe crypto. Nice, you could say that this is an SMT for a nice bounce back up. Like a change in character. Oh, an obvious order block entry long on ETH. Retracing back up. And you just suspect a premium as per usual. Same thing on XRP. And reach a premium at least. But since it's with this low, you know, you would think it would want a high. So, I think XRP could be a long. Look at this obvious support, resistance, liquidity. Goodness, it's everywhere. So yeah, you'd think we'd want to like clearly move above these highs up into this order block. And then maybe short it. Gosh, these charts are just too small time frame. Oh, give me my drawings. Boom. What the? Dude, what just happened? Now these are a mess. YM. Save. Do I need to reload these again? I need to reload it. Make sure the drawings are gone. Damn it, they're not gone. Alright, anyways, that's it though. I think there could be a nice short on XRP. Except we would need a draw on liquidity. Well, do we? Well, we've got one on ETH, we've got one on Bitcoin, back below these lows. So it'd at least be a short back down below like this low, you'd think. You just line it up with Bitcoin. Once Bitcoin takes that low out, you'd actually probably long XRP, and then, yeah. So I might have to look at the, yeah. Look for a short there on the CME. Yeah. Alright. Now my charts are crap. But yeah. That's the analysis.